All right, welcome back. We'll be looking at the tax two and the part two of the tax two of the result automation. Okay, let's go to the result automation, tax two. Okay, this is the mark sheet. So to be completed in quadruples. So, and the next thing we need to do is to let's finish the templates. Whose school? I think that's the whole school is what let's say applied sciences. Sciences is the whole school. And don't forget, this is supposed to be aligned left. So the next is host department. Yes, so host department. And the host department, let's let's say this is computer science is the host department. Computer science is the host department. Then let's read this one. The host department is computer science. Okay. I think this is where the issue came up. And then they said departments. Okay, the serve department. So I think it's better we abbreviate. I think that's what is. Let's see the format that was given to us. Okay, those departments, serves department. So it's better we abbreviate. So it was abbreviated. Those departments, host department. Then that is bolded. The whole school is also bolded. Is also bolded. And serves department. So this is merge cell. Serves department. Let's say this is business admin. Business admin and management. Okay, I think this is this is merged and item married. Oh, there's a problem already. Okay, this is merged. So this is right aligned. This is shared. This is merged and right aligned. Business admin and management. Oh, so let's change this to let's look at the template. Okay, versus so can just put it back. Okay. Business and management. So save department is now on board. And then don't forget that everything is let's use area. We're using area. So we can change it to France 10. Okay, I think it's nice. And let's so adjust it. Okay. Now is the seat. So address the seat. Let's just hit enter. So All right, so let's move on. So the next thing we need to put there is the course title, course code, course title, students, set, and review everything the way it is here. Let's put them quickly. And so we have course code first. Okay. And let me just change all the fonts from the beginning to the end. I'm using Arial. I'm using font points 13. So we have course code, course code, um, let's say is com 215, 215. I'm going to com 215. Let's use 215. And the course title, Excel. So we're going to be a little bit longer. So let me use uh, course title is um, system um, system analysis and design. So I think that's a course title. Then next one can be exam dates. Okay, so exam dates definitely I make center exam dates. Our exam date, let's say it was on the 2nd of August. So I can say August 2nd to 2025. So I think is fair enough. So um, if I want to add space, I just need to insert sheet row to add a little space here. So for this, definitely I would have to remove the borders by making sure there is no, okay, the borders is only at the bottom. So the border is only at the bottom. Okay, so ensure that there is no border. And the same goes for this. So you ensure that the border is only at the bottom. So I think that's okay. If I want to add space, I can add space then adjust it a little bit so that it's not much. That is for me to add space. So after that, I can bold this. Let's be fast. There's no time. I can bold this and bold that. And also bold this. Trying to make the video as short as possible so that it would okay. I think that solves that. So the next one is the semester section. Okay, the section. Which section are we? We are in session 2024, 2025. So that's our section. So I think you know, so that's this have to be that section. Then the next thing is uh, semester. Uh, that is all. So this is second semester, or we can say this first semester, and so this is 2025. That's the section we are in now, 2026. So our exam should be, let's say, March 2nd, 2026. So let's take it forward. Okay. So this is bold. This is also bold. And voila, we are done with. So we can position this at the center. Position this at the center. And we are good to go. This is not our preview. If you look at your preview, this is how it will be. Okay. This is how your preview now looks like. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. So screen. This is how your preview looks like. This is how your preview looks like. Can decide to shape this a little bit. And this is how your preview looks like. Okay. So it shows that this place are not bothered. And the scores are also things. So I can do something to the score. Change them to 10 and bold. Then also find a way to add borders to that. So I think this is okay. Right. This is okay. And then the next thing I need to do is to do the calculation of the total. So to add the calculation of the total, what I just need to do is the equal to sign, and I can go to formula to use all to sum. Okay, I can use all to sum, and it gives me what I want. So okay, all to sum, all to sum. Use all to sum, all to sum, and it picks all of them for you. On the second way, we can do that by going to use our AI tool. Okay, we can do that by using our AI tool. So how do we do that by using our AI tool? So let's remove all the formulas. Um, you go to your web browser. You can use ChatGPT. You can use Gemini. You can use anyone you want to use. So let's use oh, what is this? Um, how is this everything like this? Okay, so let's use Gemini. So that's what we want to use to check that. Now, if you look very well, what you want to add from D13 to DF13 and uh, produce the result in G13. So that's what you ask that. You just ask Gemini for that. So what is this? Um, okay, you ask Gemini for that. So this is done. We don't need this. We don't need that. So that's what you ask Gemini for. So all right. So let's ask it. So please write the Excel formula to add values in from from cell D13 to F13 and store in G13. So it gives that. So look at it, look at the formula here. Okay. So first please write the formula in, write the Microsoft, write the Microsoft. Let me just put it soft, so that it will give me in the templates. So this is it. This is the formula here. So I copy that, and I'm doing that because of this nonsense that's going to be here, because I know it's going to give me some nonsense stuff. So equal to sum is so look at it, equal to sum. It has given you the formula, so you just copy that formula, okay, and you bring it here, and I paste there, and voila, it gives me everything I need there. So that's the beauty of the work. That's the beauty of the work. That's just the beauty of it. And if you see, since they're already in tables, immediately you upload it, everything goes. So we'll do that of the grades. So write the formula from the write the formula in Microsoft Excel. In Microsoft Excel to Microsoft Excel to calculate the grade from the calculated total score in G13 and store in H13 using H13, right? G13 and H13 using the Nigerian Polytechnic reading system. So let's look at it. So it will give you the standard grading scale. We've told you that no, that's not the system. Please use the Polytechnic, the grading system. That's not the grading system. So that's not the grading system. MBT, okay, would have used MBT. Look at the MBT grading system. So instead of using Polytech, you just use the MBT grading system. So that is what it's going to give to you. One problem I have with this is that since it is giving me, it's not giving me in Excel, Kinikon, this thing is going to be giving me some issues, some errors. Okay, it's going to be giving me some errors here. Like if you don't check very well, it's going to cause some problems. Like all those text, and all this. So I need to remove it. If you use ChatGPT very well, it might not give you this error. So this is okay. So I copy this out, and wait, and yeah, enter. Okay. I'm trying to type it from the wrong. What's the problem? Oh, see what I say is going to give us some errors. Okay, so and everything is here. So now there is something we talk about borderline, and you don't want the borderline to appear. You don't want to have that issue. You don't want to have that issue. If you don't want that issue to occur, it means you need to go and look for that borderline. So like this one now, you need to find a way to fix them in. For example, I don't want anything to be 39. Okay? I don't want 39. I need to find a way to factor it in. But let's leave it like that. Let's leave it like this. So you have to look through and then that. So if you don't want those borderlines, you need to find a way to put that. Yeah. So you say if this is greater than this and okay, put that there. So but let's leave it like this. And this is okay. Let's get the formula for the status. For status, um, for for give the formula for the status. So for pass or fail, so Excel formula for pass or fail. No, I mean for pass or fail for a course. Okay, and you see, you need to understand what you are asking it. So look at this. Got it here? So that's it. So the reason why I'm pasting it here because with the way it is presented, it's not presented in the appropriate format. So I just need to delete some of those things out. So when you see it like this, I already know that it's going to be giving me most of these things that will not make it work. So this is the formula, or you can just write out this formula and take it down. I just write the formula the way it is there, type it here and take it down to the Excel and paste it. And okay, everybody pass, everybody failed. So let's test somebody who is going to fail. Let me find who will fail. Where is that? Okay, now look at, see, this person has disappeared. So what I need to do is to increase it very well so that the person will come back to life. I don't want him to disappear. So we can still increase the font a little bit. And I think if that is done, he will not disappear again. That is when it will not disappear. So reduce this one a little bit. Okay, I think this is okay. What next? Let's see. Area. Area. Centralize. Sorry. Yep. And I decide to bold everything. So let's see. Everything is bolded. We have an issue with okay. Nothing. I think this is good to go. And we are set. So if I decide to change all of this from 0 to 10, let me change all of them to 10. And also maybe this, I can say this grading okay. Okay. So I think this is good to go. So this for tax 2. The next thing we need to do in our tax 2 is to put our signatures. So who is the course lecturer? So the course lecturer. So I put my course lecturer. So my course lecturer is over JO. Okay, and the next so that's for the course lecturer. The head of department, isn't it? That's next. I think so. Yes. Head of department. I can merge and center here. You can see head of department. And let's see. Doctor. Okay, I think our reporting format is J O over and this is done. So he will, so okay, I think that solves that. Then the next is the dean. So I can take a step down and then take from here down to this place and the merge dean of school. Okay, let's say dean of applied sciences. Oh, or you can just say dean. Don't need to put the school dean. So we know is star Ido Ido. Yes. So I think all these I can change. I can use the font of my choice, and there's one font I love using very well. Let's say Jeremont. It's not. It's not for. Um, it's not compulsory. Use anyone that's think it's better for you, but I prefer this one. So it makes more sense for me. So let me hold this and I bold this and I also bold. Now the way I added the logo is just the way I will add the signature. So I can come here. Let me see if there's a signature here. Okay, let's just pick one signature from somewhere. Um, uh, let's just pick any signature from somewhere. Let's see. I think there's a signature here. There's no one. Okay, you can just pick your signature from anywhere. Pick a signature from anywhere. Um, Pick a signature from anywhere and post them there. I think that's. Let me check. Um, I think there's one on basic literacy. I think I know that my signature is there. One of the ones I sent to basic literacy. Yeah, I think this one. My signature should be here. Yeah, my signature should be here. Okay, so I'll just pick the signature here. Um, Most of the times, pick it here, paste it to be, and take it to where you want it to be. And you can put your dates below. Let's say I'm putting my dates here. Let me say I'm putting my dates here. Say 2nd of this of May 2026. So I have to put it there, and that is it. See, my date and everything is there. You do the same thing to each and every one of them there, and you are good to go. You are seriously good to go. So if you want to bold this, you bold it. If you want to reduce the use the purple color, the color of your pen, it's okay. If you want to change it to 10, it's okay. Everything is your choice. And you can see that is really good there. We do the same thing with each and every one of these. So let's go straight to the performance analysis. I think our time, we've spent more time here. So let's just go to the performance analysis table. So I want to put the performance analysis table at the middle. So I merge cell and performance analysis. So that's performance analysis. And we already know the grading system. So what's our grading system? Let's pick that out from here. These are grading system. So we have this and that. So let's just pick that out. We type it. So that's exactly what we want to do. So these are grading system. There's a point and there's a range. So I can decide to put it at the middle here. Let me put it at the middle here. Let me see. Okay. Um, um, good. So it's good. This is the front. This is aerial. All boards. Let's reduce the font to maybe 9 or 8, I think. It's good. So the next thing you need to look at is the according to the templates, we're going to be looking at the number and also the percentage. So the number, next one there is a number for each of the course. Then we have the percentage. So the percentage, I can just put percentage. So everything should be centralized, which is the same as control E or just centralize. Okay, so everything should be centralized. Okay, so the next thing is the number. So let's look at it. This is what we have from number 1, A13, okay, page 13, because this want to count the number of people that have this from page 13 to what? Page 22. So we'll use the count if statement. So let's go to say please write the formula, the Excel formula to count the number of students with A. Okay, that's for with A. It will use the count if statement, then grade A, which is the count if statement. Look at it. Okay, so say count if you say where is the grade? The grade is in which cell? That's what I mistakenly is in H, from H11 to H22. Please, from this use cell H11 to H22. Okay, so it will give you that. Look at it, H11 to H20. So you use the count if statement. So let's just do that. So use the count if. So equal to count if. Look at it, counts if. So this is it. Count if. So counts if. And so what's the range? Range is from here, this, count if, this to that. Okay, that's the range. Okay, then you put your, what's wrong with this? Count if this to this, okay, then what's the criteria? Put your A, okay, so then bracket close. So it gives you 1. Okay, you repeat the same thing for others. So let's just drag it down and drag it down. So it means that for this next one, I'm going to change it from A to AB. That's what I'm looking for. This second one, I'll change this AB to B. Okay, So to B, the third one, I'm going to change it from B to BC. The fourth one, I'm going to change it to C. The next is what CD. Get it? Get it? This one is D. So this A will change to D. This is E. So that will change to E. You just repeat the formula. I just want to make it faster. And this is F. So, and what I need to do here is the total. So I need to sum that. So I just need to put my sum, and from this, okay, see what is, and that's it. 10 students, so it coincides. Your total is, it's actually matching with the number of students you have in class because it must match. So let's do some little formatting. Arial black, and change the font 10 for all of them. So that's all of them. So we'll do that later. So the next is the percentage. So how do we calculate the percentage? Is this number divided by this number in percentage. So first thing I need to do first is to come up here and change this to percentage, because that's what I want to use. I change this to percentage. So it's already known that whatever I'm going to be doing there is in percentage. So this divided by this. Okay, so by the time I put equal to sign, it gives me the value in percentage. So what I need to do here, the reason why it's like that is because the cell is too small. So convert it to area, and I convert this percentage to this value here to this. So I think that is okay. So I drag the same thing here. I drag it down because this is relative cell referencing. So if I drag it down, I need to make this one to be absolute. Absolute. Why am I making this absolute? Why am I making the total, this other one absolute? Why am I making this absolute? Because if I drag it down, these two should be able to still divide this 10. This 0 should be able to still divide by this 10. This should be able to be divided by this 10. So I want this value here to be constant throughout the table. So, so by the time I do that absolute, it gives me the same 10. And if I drag it down, it gives me everything. Gives me everything. So it will, this one should now be the sum of everything. This, okay? Oh, sorry. The sum of brackets, this, okay, to this. So you can still go and use that auto sum too to do that if you wish. And this is it. So what we just need to do now is to put this table in, put it in table. Borders, let's add our borders. This one, this and this. And then our performance analysis. So I can definitely merge and take this performance analysis that is here, take it here, and merge the cell from here to here. Merge cell here. Take this from here and paste here. Okay. This can be area holds we have the same performance that when increase the limit, it's there. Okay, I think this justifies tax two. This is what you're supposed to do in tax two. If you let's do a preview printing, let's do a print preview. This is what we have in our tax two. So we can save this as a PDF file in my desktop. Then save this as a PDF file in my desktop and upload you using the link I give to you. This is how it's going to look. This is how it's going to look. Very beautiful. This is how it's going to look. Very beautiful. There's something that is not here. So it means that this place is not bolded. This is how it's going to look. Very beautiful. Isn't this beautiful? It saves the work for of the HOD and everything. So that's your tax two that you're supposed to go and upload exactly the way it is there. So that's tax two will go upload. Thank you very much for uh, being part of the class. And all thanks to our rector, director of academic. Thank you very much.